Good afternoon, Ashburn fans. If there's anybody watching the stream, here we are at the Haymarket Iceplex, where we will be playing. Zoomed in all the way. Zoomed out. Against the Piedmont Predators. Hopefully, not showing anybody connected to the stream, but oh, there we go. Let's finally shows a handful. I think Luke is going to be in goal today. At least that's what I think we expect, based on the regular rotation. Plus, he's warming up in net first. Thoughts and prayers go out to Joey and his family, still recovering from injury and surgery. I see Kyle Tinchard out on the ice, which is nice to have him back. He was out sick last weekend. Particularly with Joey, one of our other centers, out of commission. Kyle was missed. Dylan Osterbert also returning. He was not available for last weekend. Or at least some of the games. I can't remember if he came back for the second day. He wasn't there for the first game, for sure. You would think, considering it was only last weekend, that I would remember things like that, but as it turns out, as I get older, my brain at the home rink of Piedmont, here at Haymarket, Virginia. I feel like there's some jokes to be made about the hay seeds or something like that. Actually, a number of our players are, I believe, Piedmont alumni, including, I don't know who all they are, Spencer and a few others. So there you hear the buzzer, and we should, at the end of the warm-ups, and we will be getting started in just a moment. I apologize in advance, pardon me, fix it so the camera's slightly crooked in the gimbal. This rink has no good observation points, so I am standing on a chair along the red line up against the glass, so you can see some scuff marks as we stare through, but no balcony. So we'll do the best we can do. Conveniently, the rink is next door to a cell tower, so despite being in a big steel building, past experience has shown that we get great connectivity here. I don't even think I even bother with the rink trying to figure out if there's rink Wi-Fi, because we're like directly under the cell tower. Now, I say that and I'm inviting the wrath of Murphy, because then it'll turn out that, as expected, Luke is taking the net. That was no great surprise there. You know, that decision is, of course, always up to the coach. Although Luke tells me it's basically the goalies decide between the two of them who's going to go first. There's been some games where Luke said, you know, just wasn't feeling up to it, or for whatever reason. Kyle Tinchard will take the first drop. Puck comes back to Spencer. Spencer shifts back to Aiden. Aiden up to Sam. Sam crossed to Kyle. Kyle will skate it through the neutral zone. Tries to pass it to Sam. The defense knocks it away. And they do a nice job passing over to 49. He's going to drive it through the neutral zone. And Ian takes a shot, deflected wide into the corner. Kyle picks up the loose puck, sends it along the boards. It was stopped by number 97 at the point, who is stolen by Paul Allison. Skates it through the neutral zone. Hits the brakes, spins out the player chasing him, cross to Aiden, who fires, and tipped by Kyle as it goes by, I think. That will put the first point on the board with less than 35 seconds gone out of the period. Again, I'm not positive. I think Kyle tipped it as it went by. Shot by Aiden Harrison. Fed to Aiden by Spencer, as I recall. Or, no, actually it was Paul. Paul from the score is 1-0. We got 16 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Jared Ireland lining up for the second faceoff. Piedmont comes up with it. They'll pass along. Pass 26 is going to go all the way down. Mason was right there but couldn't get a stick on it. Jarrett takes it behind Luke's net out into neutral ice, where they're going to loft it down into the corner. This time Mason will have plenty of opportunity to get there first. Mason unfortunately tries to shuffle it along. Shot from in close. Luke saves it. It's behind his net. He's scrambling. Luke tries to regain his composure, which he does. Along the boards, it's Jarrett Ireland, brings it out into neutral zone, passes up to Landon Street, waiting at the blue line. Landon, fancy moves, and then backhands it in, putting the second point on the board for Ashburn. 15 minutes, 47 seconds left in the first period. The score is 2-1, 2-0, I'm sorry. Shot counter also 2-0. That's gotta feel bad for the Piedmont goalie, number 33. Let's see if the third shift can do as well. Grayson Cantarella lines up for the faceoff. Some controversy. The official is got a hold sign out there, and coach and the official saying something to Spencer. It looks like coach is yelling at Spencer. Spencer is left the ice. I'm not sure what that was about, but unsportsmanlike something maybe. All right, Miles up off the boards, past Jack, turned around at the center line. It's gonna be an offsides call on number 55 White. Let's see, maybe it was a mouth guard thing or something like that with Spencer. Don't know. Man, it's a shame if he's sent off for running his mouth. All right. Puck taken back behind the net by Miles and one of the Piedmont players. Luke reaches out, covers it, stopping the clock with 15 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Looks like Luke was kind of hesitating, like, I can reach this. Miles is there and just decided to go ahead and stop the clock. Jarrett will takes the face off. Comes back into the paint where Noah chips it off into the corner. Brought up along the boards, up to Jarrett. I'm not sure who passed it to him from the corner. He gets across the red line and dumps it deep. Out. Stopped by Noah. Oh, hard hit from Noah. Dylan shoots hard off the goalie's pads up into the air and down back into the near side corner. Out into the paint. Dylan tried to get a shot off, couldn't get there. This time he does, well wide and too high. Colin picks up the loose puck, passes it into the slot where Jarrett couldn't get to it. They're going to send it all the way down. Luke plays it. It's right on net from all the way at the other end of the ice. Aiden picks up the loose puck, passes up to Dylan. Dylan chips up to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to skate it through, and it's going to get sent back. Ref called it offsides. I actually don't think it was. Jarrett took it across the line, lost it, was kind of between his feet, and then it got kicked back. But didn't recross the line. At least not from what I saw. But, you know, my eyes are slow. Kyle takes face off. He's going to come back to Mason. Mason across to Noah. Noah backhand up to Paul, or past Paul into the zone. Paul picks it up. Kyle backing him up. Takes it along the boards. That's Kyle still fighting along the boards with number 71 White. Tries to hand it off to Paul. It gets past him and it's going to come out. Stopped by Mason at the blue line, but he kind of slid backwards crossing the line. And when he drove it back in, drew the offsides. So it's 14 minutes and 15 seconds. We are still up 2-0. Kyle Fincher will take the face-off. Sam Seeger and Paul Allison on wing. Piedmont comes out with possession, 48. Pass into the other defenseman, 71 White. They'll send it long. Stopped by Noah. Noah finds the pass to Sam. Sam flicks it down out of the air. And Kyle picks up the loose puck, but Sam's already crossed the line, I guess. And they are asserting essentially that Sam never had possession on the far side of the blue line. Offside. Kyle would face up again. Piedmont's going to come up with it. 49. Kyle trips over the blue line. I always find that funny. Kyle drives it right in. It's right there in the paint. Paul tried to get a shot off, could not. Bounce back out. 49 is going to send it long. That'll be icing on Piedmont. Luke's looking beefier than usual in a new chest protector. New pads are on order. got a new stick. Relatively new. Jarrett took the face-off. Around the boards to Landon off of Will Schneider. Back to Will. It's going to come back out. Long, picked up by 26 at the blue line. He drives in, handoff to 54. Winds up. Luke's going to save it. So let's hold on to it. Jarrett with a face-off against number 7. 97 along the boards. Piedmont's got it. But Matt Johnson flicks it back out to point. Landon tries to poke it away. Can't quite get there. Off the boards to 7. Miles disruption. It's right in front of Luke, but knocked aside by Matt Johnson. And out into neutral ice. Landon was sitting on his butt. I'm not sure what that was about. Will Schneider holding the player of the puck along the boards. Landon fishes it out, hands it back to Will. Jarrett receiving the pass. Spins, looks for something, can't get the pass off. Landon picks up the loose puck in the corner. Out, skates, out sticks. Finds a sneaky pass through to Miles. Miles fires. Goalie stops it and drops it in front of him. Knocked aside by his own defense. It's going to come back out to neutralize 54. And there is a whistle, interference. On who? I didn't see. I was busy following the puck. When I suddenly fall off this chair that I'm standing on. Looks like one of the Piedmont players went to the box, so we are presumably lining up for an Ashburn power play. Shane Sewick will take the face-off. Extra offensive specialist out there. Paul to Shane. Shane back to Paul. Shoots. Wide of the net. Mason tries to pick it up along the boards. It's going to come long. Sam Seeger finds the pass to Shane. Shane drives it back in. Drop pass to Kyle. Kyle brings it in, fires. Deflected by the goalie up into the safety net, stopping the clock with 12 minutes and 21 seconds left. We've got a minute 31 left in the power play. Score is 2-0. Still on the power play line. This time Sam takes the face off. Piedmont sends it long. It's going to roll all the way down. Mason maybe touched it as it went by. No icing call on it. Mason up to Paul through the neutral zone. Paul tries to accelerate and just change the tempo. Didn't work. Pass to Sam from Mason. Mason crossed to Paul. Paul kind of almost flubs the reception. Gets it back though. Tries to hit the brakes and spin out the defenseman who's playing him. Out to Shane at the point. Shane cross to Mason. Mason again cross. Wide. Shane took a nice shot there, wide of the net though. Sam stops with the skate. Lets Paul pick it up. Paul flicks it in to where Kyle's waiting, and there's a penalty on Kyle. Flashing. He's looking frustrated. He doesn't agree with that call. He did have his stick up pretty high and was trying to fight to get to that puck. I wouldn't have said slashing, but we will end up with 4-on-4 play, starting down near the spot near Luke. Number 28, I think his last name is Dickinson, will face off against Jarrett. Off the boards to 97, gets hit by Noah. Loose puck chipped out, and Miles up to Noah. Noah takes a split second too long to get it oriented. They're going to get it across. Jarrett out into neutral ice. Aiden trying to juggle the puck in the air with his stick. Tripped up by the defense. Jarrett takes it from him. Hits the brakes. Skating around the official. I'm not sure, you probably can't see it that well. It's too close to the glass. Jarrett. Noah wide of the net. Got a shot off. Jack Klein along the boards. Ashburn does, I think, some personnel changes or something. It's faded back, waiting for the turnaround. Shot. Luke saves it. Out of position. Puck went, the rebound shot hit the outside of the post, bounced out. Luke was way out of position, lying on his butt, scrambling to get back, and I think he found a way to cover that puck, stop the clock with 10:23. A little bit lucky there for Ashburn's goaltender, my son, Bryce Acker. Matt Johnson takes behind the net, around the boards, intended for Kyle. No, that's Colin. Colin scrambling, showing real energy out there. Johnson keeping the pressure on. Out into the slot, wide of the net. Miles Bless will pick it up around the boards, faking out his own teammates. Johnson ships it up, gets it up to the blue line, but Colin can't get it across. Loose in the slot. Come on, guys, knock it aside. Grayson rushes in. He's going to send it out into neutral ice. Knocked back in by Kimmel, 54. Miles will pick it up, far side corner. Miles passes it up to Grayson. Grayson stuck along the boards, struggling to get it back out. Sheer force of will, managed to get it out. It's going to come right back in, but Piedmont had to clear. Miles up, finds Colin right at the blue line waiting. Crossed it to Landon. Looks like he actually ducked as it chipped off of a Piedmont stick right at his head. Piedmont will get it to the blue line and dump it while they go do some personnel changes. Noah picks it up behind Luke's net, finds the pass off the boards, intended for Jarrett, intercepted by 56. Noah got it back. This time he will connect with Jarrett. Shot wide of the net. I actually think that there should have been an offsides call there against. It looked like Jarrett was over the line when Noah crossed it. Jarrett hits the brakes, fakes the player out. That was too easy. Sends it to no one, and that'll get a nice call against Jarrett. We'll pick this back up. 8 minutes, 42 seconds left. We are up. It's 2-0 and in the first period. Tinchin lines with a face-off. Both teams back at full strength. Whistle right after the drop, so we'll try that one again. Looks like they're maybe sent off the Piedmont player. I'm not sure what that was about. Scuffle right behind the net. It's going to come along the glass. Can't see what's going on in that near side corner. We do have another cameraman recording from the other side. Unfortunately, I can't do the simulcast. All right, Kyle hits the brakes, turns it around. Paul hands it back to Kyle. They're going to send it out. Glove down by Noah. Nice job. Had to jump for it. Kyle out to Paul. Paul hit from behind, gets back to his feet, right up into the goalie's face. Chips off the goalie's stick into the glass. That's I think Sam. Noah slap shot. Paul tries to drive it through, can't get past the defense. It's going to come out. Noah, wrister. Goalie is holding on to it in his glove. 7 minutes, 46 seconds left. We are up 2-0. I did forget my glasses. So, all right, Grayson took the face-off. Wrister from the blue line by Johnson. Grayson tries to poke it out. Piedmont's going to come up with it, finds a path to 54. Cross, intercepted by Jack Klein. Jack gets it chipped away, but then gets it back. Piedmont will take it away and skate through the neutral zone. 7, cross to 28, I think. Along the boards, gets it back to 7. Gets wrapped up by Miles off the glass, up into neutral ice. Picked up by 55 White. Cross to the other defenseman. He's going to send it, and it'll get, I think that was Shane, stopped it. He's going to flick it long. It's going to come down in the near side corner. Jack Klein skates past it. Somebody just wiped out. It's Grayson and one of the Piedmont players. They got another Piedmont player down. There must be something weird with the ice going on here. Extra hard or extra soft, I'm not sure which. It looks pretty snowy out there. All right, Piedmont does a nice job, a little box pass through there. Matt Johnson will chase 81 behind the net. Scrambles to get the puck away. 28 white comes up with it around along the boards. That's Paul Allison. Tries to skate it through, gets a puck knocked away, and there's the offsides call. 28 was clearly down by the spot. Puck came out by about 5 inches and back in. 6 minutes, 18 seconds left to play in the first period, and we're up 2-0. Paul Allison will take the faceoff. Comes out to 48, across to 81. Flint. Paul and Spencer, but Spencer's back. That's good to know. Whatever it was that sent him off the ice. That was, I think, Landon? No, Colin. Nice pass up to Dylan. Got it to the blue line, but couldn't do anything from there. Piedmont will send it long. Spencer reaches for it, can't get there. Has to chase it, picks it back up. Off the boards to Dylan. Dylan, 48, dumps it back around. Spencer, along the boards up to Colin. Colin over to Paul. Gets it back into neutral ice, and it'll be offsides. .537 left in the first period. We're still up 2-0. After 2 quick points on the board, Piedmont seems to get their act together a little bit, at least defensively. That's Landon Street skating through neutral zone. Hits the brakes as he realizes Jarrett is deep in the zone. Jarrett, realizing his mistake, skates out, gets clear. That's Noah passing to Jarrett, got it up to the paint. The defense knocks it away. Mason stops it, close to the slot, shifts over to Landon, fires. It's going to rocket around the glass. Picked up the near side point by Mason. Mason skates it in, finds a pass in the center. Will tries to snap it from there, couldn't get it. Landon took an extra shot, and the goalie holds on to it. Stopping the clock. It's 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. So Jarrett taking the face off, 9 against 97 point. I'm not sure what was slowing us down there on the drop, but all right, we got a 2-on-3 scuffle there along the boards with Jarrett and Will successfully getting the puck out to Landon. Landon doing some nice stick handling there. Finds, I think that's Mason in the corner. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to drive into the slot. Defense knocks it away. It's going to come back to Mason. He chips it off the boards. Will off the glass up to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to hand off to Landon. Defense knocks it away. This time Noah will take it through the neutral zone and get it sticked away, but Will grabs it. Will trying to get it back. Will got a shot off there. It was over the goal head, I think, and bounced back out. Kyle will race for it. With 92, Kyle gets there first. A little scuffle along the boards in the corner where I cannot see. Puck goes out and long. Paul Allison. Foot race, gets there first. Into the slot, has no teammate to capitalize. And got it out back behind them. They weren't too close. 54 gets a shot off. Luke sticks it up into the corner. Let Miles Blessed play it. Miles chases around the boards. The puck gets out in front of him and is turned around. This time Matt Johnson falls on it as he, again, more like random falls for no reason. Out into neutral ice, 71, cross to 48. He'll dump it around the boards, far side. 28 held there by Johnson. Matt just gets his body out in the right place. Around the boards to Grayson. Grayson over to Sam. Sam up to Kyle. Kyle takes it to the neutral zone. Looking for something. Just decides to fire it. I think it was a little bit behind the goal. Aiden, split-second timing, gets to the blue line, keeping it in the offensive zone. Aiden, again, stopping it before it crosses the line, fires, and Aiden Harrison, unassisted, puts a third point on the board. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first period. score is 3-0 Ashburn. Aiden Harrison looking sharp out there. Grayson Cantarolo will take the face off. We got Jack Klein and I can't even see who. Shane Suick on wing. Aiden stayed out. That's him chasing the puck. Rockets it around the boards to Shane. Shane chips it out. Not sure who he's intending to pass it to. Shane picks it back up. This time he's going to dump it back out. Just send it out on neutral ice and hope somebody is there. Probably better than keeping it in your own defensive zone. 81 out into the slot. 63 is going to hustle to get there. Chips it closer to Luke's net. It's going to come back out to 63 again. This time he'll dump it into the corner. It's going to bounce around. Maybe there was somebody there to hit it. I don't know. Let's see. Spencer scuffling. The kid's holding on to his stick. They're going to come up with it. They pass it through the slot, or through the crease rather. I think it chipped off Luke's stick as it went by. Jack Klein, right place at the right time. Hey, Aiden. It's been offsides, I guess. Aiden tried to hit a slap shot from neutral ice. Jack was already a little too far down. All right, Mason up to Dylan. Dylan, positive 8 handoff to Paul. Sorry for the camera angles there. I should probably lock focus and exposure. All right, Noah, being in the right place at the right time, tries to pass it up to Colin. Doesn't get it to him, but at least gets it back out of the zone. Paul drives it through. Little interception and skates it in looking for something. There's defensive pressure. He dropped pass to Mason, who fires wide of the net. Colin tries to chip it as it goes by, but defense also got a stick on it there. There's Dylan. I think it's between his feet, trying to do something. Dylan gets it back, brings it right up, outside, hits the outside of the post, and goalie's going to cover it. Stopping the clock with 1 minute and 5 seconds left. We are up 4-0. Today's broadcast brought to you by Luke's older sibling, Rowan. Rowan took the SATs this morning and was very considerate about. All right, there's Landon, fires. Deflected out into the corner. Jarrett up intended for Landon. It's going to come past him to 92 White. Miles gets in there. And offsides. Giving credit a moment ago to Luke's older sibling Rowan, who was very understanding about timing issues. All right, there's Landon, and it brings it in. Quick shot and saved by the goalie on a near breakaway. Landon had defenseman behind him, but struggling to keep up with his lightning speed. Tried hard to fake out that goalie, and no ankles broken here. 33 was on top of it. For a change, he did let in 4 goals already in this period. We got just a quick play there, but it doesn't count because the clock never started. We're still 32.7 seconds left in the first period. And I'm pretty sure is where we were. Oh, they corrected the scoreboard. It's 3-0. I said 4-0. I was faked out by the scoreboard. I was like, I saw the 4, and all right, there's a shot from Landon, deflected wide into the corner. Like, where did that 4? I thought it was only 3. And then I decided the scoreboard must be right, and I forgot something. All right, Landon through the paint. We got 14 seconds left. Piedmont's going to come up with it. 7 tries to do a little breakaway there, and knocked aside by Matt Johnson. Time's going to run out on this one. Back to Matt. He's going to try to send it. And there's the buzzer. We'll finish the first period. Third period. Rain, work, not much, slow. My apologies for having no jokes today. Anything I said that's funny is just because spur of the moment. Um, This is a little reminiscent here. This is the rink. The first time I ever live streamed a game was on this sheet of ice. It was, I think 3 years ago I started doing this. Luke was into streaming on Twitch, and I actually streamed the first game on Twitch. A platform primarily used for esports. Oh, I heard something. Is that why Spencer got sent off? He took his earpiece off or something? Yeah. I figured it was something like that. All right, we are getting ready to start the second period here. Our score is 3-0. Ashburn, we've turned directions. We'll be heading east for a change. Both goalies and timekeeper are ready to go. Kyle Tinscher will take the face off Paul Allison and Sam Seeger on wing. Piedmont's going to come up with it. They will hit it back into neutralize where Paul picks up the puck, tries to send it long. Little high stick play there by 71. Sam rushed in to capitalize, but stopped it. Sam takes the face-off. It's going to come back to Spencer. Spencer across to Paul. Paul pauses a beat, tries to find a little hole through. Too thick of a screen there. Piedmont will pass it back out. 81 skates it through the neutral zone, has to get around Spencer, and that is not happening. It gets boxed into the corner. Catches his edges though, and held on to that puck. Out to 71. He will draw the offsides call. Seems to be completely blissfully unaware of where the blue line is. 16 minutes, 26 seconds left in the second period. Looks like Kyle will take the face-off. Same line with that. Sam chips it back to Aiden. Aiden back up. Pass Sam to Paul. Paul drives it in. Tries to do something. Defense knocks it away, but Kyle's right behind him. Hands it off to Sam. Shot, but saved by the goalie. The goalie is doing a decent job there. Aiden from the blue line tries to flick it in. Stopped as it bounces back out to the blue line on the near side by Spencer. Kyle around the boards. It's going to come all the way out to Aiden. Aiden sends it back around the boards behind the net, picked up by Kyle. Hits the brakes. Tries. The defense is all over him. Hits the brakes again. Still trying to get it back out. Tries to sneak it through his feet. Nothing doing. This time it comes out. Paul looking for a hole. Shoots wide of the net. It's going to bounce out. Spencer can't get there in time, and they will ice it. Stopping the clock with 15 minutes and 36 seconds left in the second period. We'll pick that one back up near the Piedmont spot. Grayson Cantarella taking the face-off. Shane comes up with it after the drop. Outskates 54, tries to send it in. Grayson tries to help him from the paint. Piedmont successfully passes it back out. 26 skates it through the neutral zone. And I think that was Mason just got in his way. Jack Klein tries to get it out. They get it right out of the paint. Noah Robinson out. Nice crisp pass to Jack Klein. They had to reach for it, but got there. Jack tried to pass it. They're going to send it across. They stopped right at the line by Noah. Ships it off the boards to Shane Siwick. Sends it through, and the goalie's going to hold on to it. Stopping the clock with 14 minutes and 55 seconds left in the second period. Paul Allison face off. It's like Dylan and Colin on wing. Matt and Miles. Paul brings it really in close and then just flicks it too high. He tried to go top shelf and just sent it up into the safety net, stopping the clock with 14 minutes and 43 seconds. We ate about, what, 12 seconds off the clock for that play? Come on, Paul. Try and get a little fancy. I mean, from that range, he kind of had to go top shelf, but he just like threw it straight up in the air. Just about, it seemed like. All right, Paul took face off, tried to got into the corner where Colin was waiting. He's going to get rocketed around. Miles brings it along the boards, switching places with Dylan. That's Colin fighting to get it out away from the boards. They're going to get around Miles, 28, then gets tangled up with the official. I think it like bounced off the official skate. Dylan brings it back in. Defense knocks it away. Paul picking up the loose puck. Knocked aside by the defense. Dylan off the boards to Colin. Piedmont sends it around the boards. Miles fresh comes in to help. Colin keeps it going. It's 2-on-1 there. Paul comes in to help. Now it's 2-on-2, and Paul has a chance to sneak it away to Colin. Tried for the back door. Deflected by the goalie. Paul out to Spencer. Spencer tries to send chips off the stick into the near side corner. Dylan out to Matt. Matt finds a hole good enough to get it to the goalie, and then rebound taken by, I think that was Jared Ireland, fresh off the bench. Assist by Matt Johnson. I don't know. I'm not sure that counts as an assist. Matt took a shot, and Jared got the rebound. That'll put a fourth point on the board. The score is 4-0 Ashburn over the Piedmont Predators. 13 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first period. Jarrett stays out for the next faceoff. Immediately picked up by Landon Street. Landon outskates number 23 through the neutral zone, but then gets the puck taken from him. Spencer Combs will pick up the loose puck in the Ashburn defensive zone, pursued by Piedmont number 98. I think that was Mason either Aiden. That was Aiden who chipped it up to Will. Will up intended for Jarrett. It's going to come back. Aiden picks it up at our own blue line. Out to Spencer at the center line. Spencer hits the gas, gets it in. Long cross, I think intended for Will, but it went past Will and Landon. Landon picked it up off the bounce, took a shot. The goalie held on to it. Stopped the clock. 12 minutes, 46 seconds. We're still up 4-0. Again, my apologies for earlier in the game when I mistakenly said we were at 4-0. We have since corrected that and, in fact, are at 4-0. Let's see what the red line can do. Kyle Tinchard on the face-off. Sam and Paul on wing. Off the boards, Noah chips it back up to Paul. Paul will drive it in, tries to get a shot off, deflected by 48. It dribbles into the paint where it's covered by the goalie. Let's try that one again. Same lines. Kyle with the face-off, gets it out to Paul. Paul drives it out, looks for a hole, sends it into the goalie's chest. He's going to hold on to it. 12 minutes 28, we're still 4-0. Let's try that one again. Looks like both teams leave the same players out there. All right, Kyle over against the boards. Paul will have to fight to keep it this time. A little help from Kyle. And Sam. Sam's going to zoom in to help. Piedmont tries to poke it around Paul. He's going to go get it back. Finds Kyle. Tries to backdoor it. Kyle's going to get the rebound. Flicks it in, goalie holds on to it. Not sure why Ashburn is giving him these easy shots, trying to help this goalie save percentage after humiliating him in the first period, perhaps. still at 4-0. We've taken 27 shots to their 5. Piedmont flicks it long. Matt Johnson will have to race for it. Gets there easy. He had a little bit of a positional advantage. Finds the pass up. Almost. Wow. Grayson hammers number 97 along the boards. Matt Johnson shifts it up back to Grayson. Grayson flicks it long, changing the tempo here a little bit. 97 around. Going to bounce out. Passed out to 92 by 56, I think. Takes a little shot. Luke snatches it out of the air, looking slightly bored. Like they finally took a shot. That's the 6th shot in this game after 1.5 periods, roughly. Sam with face off, hand up to Colin. Colin drives it through, chips it over the stick of 97, pick it back up in the corner, tries to pass it out into the paint, and I think that's Sam. It's going to come out. We got a little shifting lines this game. I think that's probably because Joey's still out. Anybody else not here? I hadn't really thought about it. What's we missing? Colin tries to get it to Sam. It's going to go past him and long. No icing. He was past the red line. I'm going to try for that slightly off-angle pass. Aiden tries to come in. It's going to go long. 49. Hard hit by Spencer into the boards. He's heading straight to the bench after that one. Can't say I blame him. That had hurt a little bit. Up to 71. Colin along the boards fighting to get it back. I think Aiden in the corner. It's hard for me to see as well. Aiden tries to get it out. Gets it to 71. Ships it back. I think Luke maybe got a save there. His stick flying way up in the air. Colin gets it up to the blue line, tries to pass it, and he has no teammate to pass it to. There's a little blind pass. They're going to bring it in. Aiden intercepts it. Finds for... offsides call. Yeah.
He's over here and behind the red line.
Yeah, so got some discrepancies on the call. The one official said one thing, the other official said something else. Yeah. Jarrett took the face off. Piedmont came up with possession. Mason tries to get it back. Successfully gets it up to Jarrett. Gets it across the line. Hand off to Will. Jarrett. That's Jarrett. Jarrett's got it. Trying to get a shot off. They got a defenseman sitting right in front of him. They get a long pass to 54, but Mason is there right behind him. Takes the puck away like a bad analogy. Like a thing that you take. 7 White brings it in behind Luke's net. Behind the other side, Noah fighting to get it away. Back behind the net, Mason will rocket it around the boards. It's going to get all the way out to neutral ice. 48. Sends it back in, offsides. Kyle Turner with the face-off. Looks like red line and Miles and Matt on D. Piedmont around the boards, got it to Miles, who kept it in play. Up to Kyle to Sam. Sam into the paint, and there's, thought I heard a whistle, but I guess maybe not. A little spin move by Kyle. It's going to come around along the boards. Matt Johnson sacrificing his body. All right, pass out to Miles, fires it in. Golden's going to hold on to it. Still up 4-0. We got 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second period. Stand about to Aiden. Aiden fires it in. It's going to bounce back out into neutral ice where 23 ships it long. Spencer will pick it up, hits the brakes, faking the player out, gets tangled up along the boards, but he gets the stick on and gets it up to Sam. Sam up to Kyle. Kyle struggling to keep his feet and skate around that player. Sam picks it up, brings it in, fires, chips off the goalie's glove into the safety net, stopping the clock with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left. We're still up 4-0. The referee looks like he's laughing about something. I'm not sure what. Grayson with face off. Comes back to Jack. Jack, a little blind chip there. Off the board. Up to Spencer. Back out into neutral ice. Shane crosses to Grayson. Tips it off the end of his stick. Aiden turns it around. Back in. Picked up by 48 White. Off the boards. Out. Intended for 49. He hits Aiden and then who got spun around. It's behind Luke's net. Out in front of Luke's net. I think it saved off the thin end of the stick, I think. Jack tries to send it along the boards. It's going to come out in the slot. 81. Grayson hits him from the side. Luke's puck. 48 keeps it going. Back in. It's around the boards. Spencer struggling to get to 28. I think that's Shane along, and there's a whistle. Interference, I think? It looks like Spencer's arguing the call, so I assume it's on him. Couldn't see that one in the corner. Spencer heads to the box like the dirty criminal he is. We will have 2 minutes of penalty kill. We got 7 minutes and 23 seconds left. Jared Ireland takes face off. Comes up with his own puck. Spins out everybody, and he will just loft it up to Noah near the blue line. Noah, I'm sorry, that was Will Schneider. I don't know why I thought it was Noah. Brain not worky. You think I'd recognize these guys by now? Particularly when they have their names on the jerseys. All right, pass out to Jarrett in neutral ice, where defense sent it, I should say. It wasn't really a pass. Nice centering pass, but Mason picks it up, and Mason disrupted it, and then Noah took the loose puck. Up to the blue line, turned around by 97. He gets it saved by Luke, I think, as 7 was waiting at his back door. Noah into the corner. Tangles, knocks the kid's stick up, and there's a little shoving there. Noah lifted his stick so hard it flew up into the air, and the kid shoved Noah. Noah shoved him back. We'll see if there's what the calls are. Did they both go to the box? Nope, Noah's not going in. So we will have 4-on-4 play. Score is 4-0. We got 6 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock in the second period. Sam Seeger will take the face off. We got Colin on the other offensive specialist, Noah and Mason on D. Sam takes a drop. It looks like Piedmont's going to come up with 48. Colin knocks it away from him though. Fighting to goes to his knees. Sam comes over the puck. Cross to Noah. Noah looking for Hull. Hammers 91 in the shin guard, I think. It's going to go long. Noah will race for it, and it'll be icing on Piedmont. We got 51 seconds left in Spencer's penalty before we will have a little bit of power play. Less than a minute. Paul Allison face off Landon Street on our sole offensive specialist on wing. Miles chips it back along the boards behind the net. And Landon chips it back out into the paint, or into the slot rather. Paul shoots, trying for that top shelf. Couldn't keep it on net. Around the boards. Matt Johnson stops at the line, sends it around the boards. I thought he was going to actually shoot it. They're going to send it, it'll go long, rolling all the way down, stopping the clock with 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second period. We're still up 4-0. Still 4-on-4 play. 21 seconds left in Spencer's penalty. Will Schneider will take the drop. We'll land him straight on wing. Will comes up with it briefly. Defense tries to send it, but Will got it back. Out to Matt. Matt tries to fire, hits the 92 in the boot. It'll be long. Played by Miles Blessed. Chips along the boards, and I think that was Landon turned it around. It'll be long up. Spencer's penalty ended, and Shane hopped out of the box, but not in time to intercept that puck. The icing against Ashburn. We will pick it back up on the northwest corner. Sam Seeger with a face-off. Back into the corner. Aiden tries to get there, gets knocked down. They're bringing it in close. Shoot behind Luke's net. Shane sees it, hits the gas, grabs it, across the line. Knocked away, but Sam picks it up as the loose puck. Kyle did try to do something. Sam held onto it. Finds the pass over to Aiden. Aiden looking for a hole. Shoots, deflected wide. Kyle picks it up behind the net. Out. We are in a power play. Paul fires from the center line. Or from the center of the blue line, I should say. Aiden back to Shane. Shane drives it in, looking for something. Defense is doing a nice job shifting. Shane hits the goalie, who covers it. The whistle's a little slow. Shane was poking at it. And there's going to be a slashing call on 92 White. Is that right? We'll see who goes to the box. Oh, Shane. That was kind of what I expected. And then it looked like the official was skating along with 92 White. So we will, so much for that 5-on-5 play. Shane will be in the box for 2 minutes. We got 4 minutes and 32 seconds left. Score of 4-0 Ashburn. Jarrett, hard hit there, lands on his butt, fighting to get the puck back. Gets it up to Mason. Mason finds Landon. Come on, Landon, bring it. Oh, Landon drives it in. Took his eye off the puck for just a split second right when I thought it was going to shoot. Hands up to Jarrett. Jarrett shoots. Stopped by the defense, and 49 has a breakaway. Shoot wide of the net. Either that or Luke got a deflection in there. I'm not sure which. Hand off to Landon. Come on, Landon. Grandma's watching. Do this one for Joel. Brings it in close. Deflected by the goalie, who picks it back up, gets it up to the paint. It's going to bounce out to Spencer. Spencer to Mason. Mason into the corner. Jarrett back out to Mason. Mason fires. Hits number 81 in the boot. Fires again. Deflected by the goalie's stick up into the air. Landon, there's a deferred penalty on this one. Couldn't tell who it was on. Hooking on, I thought I heard him say 81 White. I can't see who's heading to the box. 71. 2 minutes for hooking. All right, we will be 4-on-4 for another 59 seconds while Shane's in the box. Sam Seeger will take a face-off. Piedmont comes up with possession after the drop. Will Schneider fights to get it back. Passes out to Aiden. Aiden back along, back to I think that was Will, right? There's Will. No, Kyle. I'm sorry. I misread the numbers there. Couldn't see him very well. Paul. Screaming there. The Piedmont bench is yelling about something, and Will, top shelf. There's a lot of. the Piedmont bench is screaming about too many men. Officials are discussing it. That was a 5th point, but there was much screaming about too many men. Officials are discussing it. Let's see what they do. I mean, they were screaming for like a good 10-15 seconds. I think Coach Fleury just let him. I think he let him take it back. We're up 4-0. Hopefully that's. It looked to me like Fleury, just based on his head motions, and I can't read lips in this distance for sure. Can't read lips at all, but definitely couldn't tell what he was saying. But it looked like he decided to be gracious about it. I couldn't tell what they were screaming about. All right, face-off taken. Piedmont 54 dumps it long. Luke leaves it for Aiden. Aiden tries to send it up. 50. I'm sorry, that was 27 or something. 97. Noah tips it along further. 55 White pursued by Kyle Pinchler. It's going to go up into the safety net. And it looks like there was a penalty on that one. Who's heading to the box? Kyle? Looks like Kyle's going to the box. Kyle will join Shane in the box because, 35-95. Buds. Hanging out. We will be 4-on-3 for another 5 seconds before Shane comes back. Looks like they're maybe calling for a 2-10. I thought I saw the official gesture for somebody else to go in the box. And looks like Dylan will join them in the box. To be honest, I did not see what Kyle did. He's gotten 4 minutes. According to the clock, the scoreboard. Four-minute major. Against Kyle. And so they're putting 5-second penalty back on for Spencer. He's, for some reason, his penalty got cleared off as they tried to put it in. So now it's only saying 2 minutes for Kyle. We'll see what happens here. If you've never run one of those clocks, most of them have, I haven't done it in a few years because I've been streaming, which kind of gets me out of clock duty. But my experience was that most of those pieces of equipment were designed in the 1970s. They're about that old. They involve 3 switches that do 27 different things. It's a little bit of a puzzle. All right, we are about to get the next drop. We've got 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in the second period. We're up 4-0. Jared Ireland took the face-off, poked out into neutral ice by Spencer, and then dumped at the goal by Jarrett. 97 White will pick it up. Jack Klein, fresh off the bench, presumably along with the end of Spencer's penalty. Matt Johnson shifts back into the offensive zone. We should be 4-on-4 at this point. Kyle's penalty did end up being for 4 minutes because it's 3.5 minutes left. Spencer, cross to Matt. Matt tries to skate it out. Offense takes him away. Spencer helping out, chips it along the boards, gets it to Jarrett as he falls down but intercepted there. Shot, in it goes, bar down on Luke. That's a tough one. Goalie's worst nightmare. Piedmont will put a point on the board, ending Luke's attempt at a shutout. Score will be 4-1. Doesn't even end the penalty since it was a balanced play, 4-on-4. I'm not sure actually what the major would have ended anyway. How does that work? Anybody remember? 4-on-4 play continues. Grayson Cantrell takes pace off. Noah Robinson, Aiden Harrison on defense with Jack Klein as the other wing there. Officials are discussing something. We got a minute 50 left in the second period. Score is 4-1. The discussion, something with Coach Fleury. He's they've reduced Kyle's penalty to 2 minutes. It looks like. I guess. There's some discussion there. They're letting one of them out. The official is going in to consult the rules or something, or maybe just coupling with the scorekeeper on making sure that the sheet is right. There is much discussion here. Discussion and confusion. Let's get a little zoom here. It occurs to me that I'm not sure I ever started the spare battery. Oh, it's showing it. We're at 99%. Okay, we are definitely good on that. I'm going to zoom out before I forget to zoom out. The downside of not having my glasses is I can focus pretty good on the ice, less so on the little screen in front of me. And switching back and forth is hard. These are the difficulties growing old. The only good thing about growing old is it's better than the alternative. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the rules of hockey. The rules of hockey, they're confusing sometimes. All right, they've put Kyle's penalty back to 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Still got number 18 seconds and number 71 for the other team. All right, officials have decided that they understand what's going on, maybe, and we are contemplating maybe playing some hockey this afternoon. Grayson Cantrell will take the face-off. Noah Robinson, Aiden Harrison on defense. Jack Klein on offense. They're asking if the goalies are ready, but the goalies have forgotten what they were doing. It's been so long. Noah Robinson, nice aggressive play here. Gets the puck back to Aiden. Aiden off the safety net, stopping the clock with a minute 38 left. 3 minutes and 1 second left in Kyle's penalty and 6 seconds left on the penalty for Piedmont. We are 6 seconds away from a penalty kill, currently at 4-on-4 play. Grayson Cantrell will take the pass off. Grayson, I was going to say wins it. It's going to come right back to Luke. And Luke's way out of the net. And they're calling that one like I don't know what was going on with that. It sounded like they were cheering like it was a goal. The puck seemed to be nowhere near where where the net was when it came back up. I think maybe it was just because Luke was so out of position. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. Sam Seeger took the face off. Spencer hammers it around. It's going to go all the way down. And I think that was Colin racing to get there, showing tremendous speed. If he could get there before the puck crossed the line, he could avoid the offsides call. So we got 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in Kyle's penalty, and their penalty is over, so we are at penalty kill. Sam Seeger will take the face off. Back into the corner, Spencer sends it up along the line, along the board. Got turned around at the point. Sam comes up with it off the boards, tries to get it to himself. 48 gets there before Sam can get to the puck. Turned around by 97, White. Brings it in, Luke sticks it away into the corner. Hit the safety net, stopping the clock with 1:01 left. Shots on the goal reads 12-31. 12-31. New Year's Eve. Grayson Cantrell will take the face off again. Going to come back out. Quick little backhanded shot by 49. Easy save by Luke. Not fooled. Jack Klein gets it out into neutral ice where Grayson cannot get there before Piedmont turns around, finds a nice little box pass. Grayson up to 49, who then tries to drop it, but Grayson got it back along the boards. Out to neutral ice. 81 tries to bring it back in. Matt Johnson shuffles along the line and to the boards and then across the neutral zone all the way to the corner for the man advantage comes into play. Matt slaps it as he goes by, trying to get back to position, disrupting the advance by Piedmont. Back and forth over the line, bounced off the skate of number 97, Freer. We got 17.5 seconds left in the second period. We're still up 4-1. Minute 40 seconds left in Kyle's major. Jared Ireland takes face off. Dumped around the boards by Piedmont. 26 will get there first, but Noah is close behind, disrupting whatever he thought he was going to do. Bounced out to neutral ice where Jared was waiting, and they hammer it into the glass, hitting the official as it goes by. Noah along the boards tries to do something, but the buzzer will stop it, and we will finish the second period up 4-1. It's been an exciting game, except for that long delay when they couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. That was not so exciting. Thanks again to Piedmont for hosting us here at the Haymarket Iceplex and giving us somebody to play against. Always nice. Thanks again for loaning us some of your players. Giving us some of your players. I'm not sure who all used to play for Piedmont. I'm relatively sure that Paul used to play out here, or Spencer. I think some of the other players came from there as well. You know, Ashburn is the more prestigious club, so as our best players went off to prep school in Tier 1, we suck in some of the players from other nearby teams, the cream of the nearby crop. Minute 14 left in Kyle's penalty as we start the third period. Jared Ireland will take the face-off as soon as Piedmont is ready. There's some discussion. Coach is discussing with the official. We're holding on for a second. Whatever it was, Coach Fleury is thumbs up. We got the thumbs up. I don't know what that means. Jarrett takes face off. Will Schneider's our other offenseman. Piedmont looked like they were going to come up with it for a second there. Jarrett chips from his knees, chips it back. Mason keeps it going. They're going to send it long. Glove down by 26. Gives himself a second to get oriented, but the puck is intercepted by Mason St. Onge. Chips along the boards out to 71 at the point. He Gets his stick lifted, ends up dumping it into the near side corner. Scuffle, back out to 71. He's going to fire wide of the net, pops way up into the air. Glove down by Noah. Out into the slot, deflected by Will Schneider. Noah fighting to do something. Again, out into the center. Schneider across to Jarrett. Jarrett drives it into the zone. Tries to stick handle it around the player. Piedmont gets a nice pass up to 54 Kimmel. Spencer shifted over from covering Luke's back door. There's a deferred penalty on that one. Luke was heading to the bench, so I think it's on Piedmont. 48, Hale, who seemed to be one of the more energetic players, at least more noticeable, I think. Maybe that's just because as I'm standing at the center line, I can see the defense more. 10 seconds left on Kyle's penalty. We will be 4-on-4 play for those 10 seconds. 15 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third period. Sam Seeger with a face-off. Comes up with his own puck, then gets it knocked away. 92. Nice back checking by Sam Seeger. Knocks it away. Aiden gets it out back to Sam. Sam off the boards, out into neutral ice. Paul tries to get oriented on the puck. Knocked away by 92. He's doing a nice job there. Sam cross to Spencer. Spencer up to Colin. We are back to full strength in a power play for a minute 32 left. It's going to come around the boards. Picked up. I thought it was getting picked up by Paul. Actually, he will get it back after he overskated the puck, but stole it back from Piedmont. Paul carefully seems to skate along. Colin brings it in close. Shoots. Deflected wide by the goalie. And no goal. Scuffle there. Somebody's headed to the box. I think Colin. He was right up in there trying to knock the puck away. No, he's not. Colin is not heading to the box. Maybe nobody is. I was always assuming there was a whistle and then the referee was pointing aggressively. All right. Jarrett took the face-off. Landon came up with possession after the drop. It gets knocked long. Noah will chase it. It'll be icing. We got a minute 3 left in the power play. 14 minutes and 59 seconds left in the third period. Jared Ireland with face-off. Noah stops it with his groin. Shot. And goalie's going to hold on to it. It's under his pads. Off balance. Noah leaning into that shot. That's nice. Nice move. Good positional awareness, and Noah just being in the right place at the right time to stop it. All right, let's go along the boards. Can't see what's happening. Looks like Piedmont tried to bring it out. Schneider, and they're going to ice it. It's going to go down. Nobody even had a chance to get there. Eats a few seconds off the clock, though. 39 seconds left in the power play. Piedmont's doing a decent job with this penalty kill so far. But 39 seconds is a long time when facing the lethal Ashburn U16AA1 offense. All right, out to Aiden. Aiden back to Will, I think. Will sent it across to Landon. Spencer along the boards to Jarrett. Jarrett in the corner. Passes it through to Aiden. Aiden tries to little high angle shot from the Will along the boards. 3-on-2 scuffle on the boards. Landon fading back, looking for a way to poke it out. Landon comes up with it. Brings it out, shoots, and off the post and bounces back out. It's going to be lofted. Gloves down by Aiden into the neutral zone. And offsides as Landon brought it in. Somebody must have been across the line on the far side. Piedmont successfully defeating the Ashburn power play. We're back to 5-on-5 play. Grayson takes a face off. It's going to come back to Jack. Jack off the boards, bounces it into the zone. 48 out to 49 off the boards. Calling offsides on Grayson. I think bullshit. I call bullshit. That's all right. Official has to make a quick call. He did. Grayson took his face off, handed back to Miles. Miles crossed to Matt. Matt brings it in, fires, hits the defenseman in the groin. Grayson tried to get another shot off, but defense stopped it. 49 will bring it all the way down. Brings it in close. I think Luke maybe got a save in there. Hard to tell, to be honest. Jack off the boards up to Grayson. It's going to come back out. Turned around by 49. Miles West easily takes it away from him, but then the puck's just sitting there. Miles scuffling. Sheer force of will gets it across the line. Grayson finds a long pass to Shane Siwick, fresh off the bench. Shane tries to do some fancy stick handling. Jack picks up the loose puck that Shane left behind. Shoots. And so there's a lot of slapping there. Puck's going to roll right to me. If only I was on the other side of this glass. I have an opportunity to embarrass myself. All right. Dylan races to chase the puck. We're obviously stopped here. Officials are going to discuss. Hey, do you know what the hell happened? Nah, I don't know. What are you doing next Saturday? Yeah, probably refereeing. Looks like we will take the drop from the north spot down by Luke's net. Shane is in the box for 2 minutes. Paul took the face off, so we're back to a penalty kill. Luke got a quick save in there after the shot right off the drop, and it'll be flicked long. Sam races. He's going to get there almost in time to avoid the offsides call. I mean, that seemed like it was really close. He has tremendous speed when he wants to. That was... Paul Allison with the face-off again. Comes out. Piedmont shoots. Blocker save. Luke initially tried to look like he was trying to sweep it in, then swept it away. Paul picks up the loose puck from the slot. Skates. Tries to get it across the line. Sam comes back for the loose puck, and it's going to be offsides because Paul never had possession as he crossed the line. After he crossed the line, I should say. He had possession as he got up to the line, they knocked it away. Face-off taken, that's Sam. Pucks that neutral ice. Nice cross. 26, fires. Luke's got it in his glove. Just hold on to it. I think it was a little slow whistle as they waited for the pressure to come on him. We got minute 23 left in Shane's penalty. 12 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period. We're still up 4-1. I think I got bored with saying the score. I'm going to remember to keep saying the score. One of these days I'll find either write an app, find an app, or something so I can put a scoreboard up on the screen. Oh! Second point on the board for Piedmont. There was a nice little spinning maneuver as they sent it right through the paint. Luke tried to sweep it aside as it went by, but they hammered it back door. Like Luke saw it go through, swept it. We'll be back to full strength. It's still showing Shane's penalty on the board, but that's the end of Shane's penalty. Score is 4-2. Got 12 minutes and 8 seconds left. Schneider off the boards to Jarrett. Backdoor. Oh, Will tried hard off balance to get that shot. The goalie was out of position and had a beautiful opportunity to backdoor. All right, bounces out to Matt Johnson. He'll pass to Miles. Miles up to Will. Will hand off to Jarrett. Jarrett Cross to Landon, almost draws the high stick. Landon chases it to the corner. 71 and 81, both keeping pressure on. Sends it along the boards to Jarrett. I'm sorry, that's Will. Will cross to Miles, loves the reception, but gets it back. Behind the net to Jarrett. Jarrett looking for something. Net kicked off by the goalie, I think. They're going to send it long. Luke stops it, covers it, as he notices 81 is right up in his grill. 11-11 left to go in the third period. The score is 2-4. When we were up 4-0, it felt like, hey, we got these guys. We're undefeatable. But there was a lot of hockey left. Piedmont is trying their best to claw this one back. After faceoff, they're going to hit it back to 55. Jack Klein knocks it away from them. There's clear ice between him and the goalie, and he finds it, putting a 5th point on the board for Ashburn. Jack Klein on a breakaway, unassisted. Score will be 5-2. 11 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. Jack Klein. We'll zoom in on that number. Jack Klein looking sharp out there. Scoring for Ashburn. Grayson Cantarella will take the face-off. Jack Klein's and Shane Sewick still out there. Grayson comes up with the puck after his own drop. Skates it into the zone. Box behind the net on the defense. Finds a nice centering pass. And it's, I think that's a 6th point. I'm not sure who put it in. Shane was there near the paint. There were some other Ashburn players there. I saw Shane. I'm not sure who else was standing there as the goalie was out of position, trying desperately to cover. Score is 6-2. We got 10 minutes, 48 seconds left. Both teams at full strength. Sam Seeger will take the faceoff. Colin Eckel and Paul Allison, the other wing. Shot. Luke's going to hold on to it. Quick wrister from the blue line. I think by 28 White, if I remember. Sam takes a drop again. This time comes back to Dylan. Dylan pokes it along the boards. Noah loses an edge as he skates it and gets it up to Paul, who hands it to Sam. Sam through the neutral zone, tries to bring it in. Fancy stick handling, gets it up right to the paint, and then it gets knocked aside. It'll be iced by Piedmont. Ten minutes, 21 seconds left in the third period, and we are up 6-2, which somehow does not feel as strong as 4-0. It's still a 4-point differential, but like 4-0 is like they can't even score. Now we know they can score. We just score more. All right, Colin flips it back into the corner. It's going to come back out, bounces over Noah's stick. Noah and Dylan both race for it. Noah raced a little faster. And then 49 knocks it away from Noah. Noah was not expecting that kid to... Forgot the defense, or the enemy gets it. All right. They're trying to break my camera, I swear. Sent it right at us. I guess I've been doing this too long because I no longer even flinch with the puck's coming straight at my face. I guess I now trust the glass. 9 minutes, 52 seconds left. We got 6-2 on the scoreboard. Face-off taken by Jarrett. Will got in there, but let it go by. Spencer to Landon. Landon behind the net. Goalie sticks it over to his own defense. Back to Landon in the corner. 28 does some nice stick handling, gets it out past Ashburn. Hooking called on Jarrett. Hooking called on Jarrett. We will have an Ashburn penalty kill. Will Schneider taking the face-off against number 7 White. Spencer, hard around the boards, will be picked up by 97. Tries to send it. Aiden gets in the way. 97 gets it back. Aiden gets a stick on it as he hands it to his teammate behind the net, but could not steal it. Aiden still keeping the pressure on. Nice into the slot. Lucky 7 could not get as lucky as he thought. Nice long pass to Will Schneider. Fails to get the shot. Fails to fake out the goalie. Landon looking for a rebound. Hadn't gotten the whistle yet as the officials weren't sure where the puck was. Nice breakaway by Will, but number 33, the Piedmont goalie, doing that goalie thing. I just assume he flubbed it, but as a goalie dad, I'm always like to see the goalies step up and do their job within limits. All right, Grayson taking the face off. 48, hard around the board. Stopped by Miles Blessed. He drives it into the corner. Around the board, back to number 48, Hale. All right, out to Matt Johnson, who tries to backhand it. It's going to come up high. Johnson along the boards. Bounces over the stick of 48, out into neutral ice. Pauses a beat, tries to get it, successfully gets it to 81, although Jack Klein got a stick on it as it went by. Miles out into neutral ice. It'll be picked up by Hale. Off the boards. Klein, they're calling it offside somehow? I guess they're calling offside. That didn't seem like it was offsides to me. Official seems to be laughing that, of course it was. .46 seconds left on Jarrett's penalty. Shane Seawick will take the face off. Dylan chips it back to Noah. Noah tries to skate it through, gets it up to the center line, but no further. 81 knocks it aside. Shane pursuing him all the way. Dylan along the boards tries to get it away. 49 passes it into the paint. Luke's going to cover it. Stopping the clock with 7 minutes and 55 seconds left. We're up 6-2, and there's 26 seconds left in Jarrett's penalty. Shane Seawick will take the face off again in this Ashburn penalty kill. Will Schneider, Dylan, and Noah. Shane gets it back after his own drop, briefly in the possession of Piedmont. He's going to chase it all the way to the corner, then gets tripped, and there will be a penalty on that one. Luke is heading to the bench. Shane fighting to get it away, gets it, shot wide of the net. Piedmont gets a stick on it, and that'll actually stop the clock. And Luke shuffles back towards the net. To his assigned post. His watch is not yet ended. All right, we've got 4 seconds left in Jarrett's penalty. 97 White will be in the box for 2 minutes. Score is 6-2. We got 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third period. Sam Seeger. Aiden is. We're recalling the D here. We're trying to decide which D is going to stay out. Okay, so Sam and Paul on offense. Colin went back to the bench. Aiden and Spencer on D. Penalty's over, we're back to full strength, and Piedmont does a nice job passing it through, but their player, Lucky 7, loses it at the blue line. Spencer, cross to Aiden. Another deferred penalty. Luke heads to the box. Gets to the bench. To the box. Not to the box. Luke's a goalie. He never goes to the box. To the bench. Luke heading to the bench. Got there just about in time for the whistle to blow. That should put us at a 5-on-3 situation with us up by 4 points. Sam takes a face-off. It's going to come to Paul. Paul takes it across the line. They poke it away. Paul gets it back. Dumps it along the board. Sam will pick it up from there as Paul holds on to the player. Pass across to Aiden. Aiden fires. And I can't see what's going on. Puck squirts out. Aiden fires again. I think he hit Colin in the arm. They're going to get it out. Aiden will chase it. Picks it back up. Aiden skates it behind Luke's net. Almost flubs it as he takes his eye off it. Looking for a pass. Finds the pass to Paul. Paul into the zone. Tries to do something fancy. Defense knocks it away. Aiden. Try this one again. Finds the pass up to Paul. Paul again gets rejected by the defense. They're going to ice it. Six minutes, 17 seconds left to play. We're up 6-2. 2 penalties on the Piedmont side. We're 5-on-3. The Piedmont defense doing a nice job in this challenging situation. Come on, Ashburn. You got this. You're clearly better. All right, Jared Ireland taking the face-off. Puck ends up back in the corner. 48. Number 48, Hale. Jarrett tries to take it away from him. It's going to come around to Mason. Mason passes it up to the slot. Hits somebody in the skate. Takes it back. Landon off the boards to Will. Will back behind the net to Jarrett. Jarrett skates it back up. Little circles in the corner to Will. Looking for a wrap. Noah back to Will. Will looking. Out to Mason. Mason outskates somebody. Handoff to Landon. Shoots. Saved by the goalie. Into the glass. Landon. Over to Mason. One player back out of the bench. 5-on-3 is over. We're back to 5-on-4. Noah out to Mason. Back to Noah. They switch places. Mason into the corner. Jarrett to Mason. Intercepted by 54. Kimmel. Schneider tries to get it up to Landon. Knocked aside by the defense. Jarrett has to drop back. Turns, sends it along the boards where he did not have a teammate waiting. It was a blind pass. I think that was 97. Connected. Will intercepted something. 55 White. Flicks it long. Mason. They're back to full strength. Successfully having defended 5-on-3. Mason takes a shot. Sticking to the corner by the goalie. Will Schneider struggles to get it out off the boards behind the net. A little 2-on-2 with Landon trying to help out. They're going to send it long. It'll be icing. Score is 62. We got 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third period. Wraith and Cantarella will take the face-off. Both teams at full strength. Shane and Jack. I think that's Shane over there. It's either Shane or Will. Miles and Matt on defense. It was Shane. Shane comes up with possession, dumps it into the corner. Well, Grayson will pick it up. Behind the net. Tries to do a little quick backhanded centering pass. Comes back to him. Grayson to Miles. Miles fires. Punched away goalie, blocker side. Out to Matt Johnson at neutral ice. Flicks it back along the boards. 55, White. Hammers it off the boards. Miles Bless will pick it up from there. Spins off the boards up. Intended for Jack Klein. Doesn't get there because 88 White. Scuffle in front of the paint. It's up into the safety net, stopping the clock. There's 3 minutes, 52 seconds left to go. A little surprising challenge near the end there. I'm starting to think Piedmont will not pull it out and bring this one back. I don't want to get too far ahead of the game here. Sam Seeger with face-off. Comes up with the puck, kicks it out to himself, off the boards to himself. It's the Sam Seeger show. Nice center pass across, intended for Spencer, who fell down. Receiving the puck from Sam was just too much. Scuffle in the corner there, can't see what's going on. Pass out, intercepted by Sam Seeger. Over to Colin. Colin chips it off the boards. Picks up his own puck. Nice centering pass right into the slot by Colin. Sam got a little in front of it, and play did not work. 49 tries to get around Spencer Combs. Can't do it. Sends it across instead. Shot, it's behind Luke's net, I think. Sam comes up with it. Skates out to neutral ice. Finds the pass to Colin. Bounces off his skate. Colin came back out. Aiden stopped at the blue line. Came back out to the blue lines. Paul up to Colin. Colin tries to turn. Defense is right there. Aiden. Sorry for the post of the shot there. Colin along the boards. 54. Skates it through. Spencer knocks it away. Keeps him boxed into the corner. Aiden. There's a tripping call on Aiden, I think. Unfair tripping call. Kid dove over his stick. We got 2 minutes, 27 seconds left, and Aiden Harrison will head to the box for 2 minutes. They're actually not calling it as tripping. Timeout called. Actually, called it for boarding, I guess. They're going back into the box to talk to Aiden or the officials. Referee's getting some water. Coach Fleury imparting wisdom. I can hear him say the words. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. All right, that's all Coach Fleury had. I don't know. Trying to figure out what he just said. I don't know. All right, let's finish this thing out. We got 2 minutes, 27 seconds left on the board, of which 2 minutes, presumably, Aiden will be in the box. Looks like Jarrett will take the face off. Will and Tuck came back and he flicked out long by, I think by Dylan. Will chases, gets there first. Lots of energy. Tries to do a nice centering pass. Intercepted by 54 Kimmel. No relation to Jimmy, I imagine. Back, Noah picks it up behind the net. Tries to skate past 26, he gets it away from him. And a little backdoor chip by 54. Misses the net. Bounces, knocked aside by Luke. Dylan, Noah, keeping the kid boxed up. Intercepted there by Will. They get it back. This time it bounces off Noah's skate into the corner. 7. Along the boards, back behind the net. Can't see what's going on in that corner. Back to the net, 54. Luke saves it. Noah chips it out. High stick by 97. Eventually gets tired of staring at it and just touches it, so the clock stops with 1:26 left. Brusher and ladder, that's pretty good. So I should have done.
It's better to set up here or there.
Sam Seeger with the face-off. Comes out. Paul tries to get stick on the defenses on either side of him. The not kept in the zone by Matt Johnson. Knocked out. Chased by 48 Hale. He gets the shot off loose. Luke just shovels it in and covers it. Stopping the clock with 1:09 left. Aiden still in the box for another 42 seconds. Sam Seeger with the face-off. Sam chips it away. Piedmont came up with possession. He will skate it through the neutral zone. Shoots and finds it top shelf right over the goalie's shoulder, putting a 7th point on the board for Ashburn. The score is 7-2. 1:03 left to play. Shorty goal by Sam DeSeer, unassisted. Grayson Cantarella will take a face-off. We got just over a minute to go. We're up by 5 points. Piedmont's got too many men on the ice. All right, let's fix that. All right, we are ready to go. Spencer's getting a little too close there. Grayson took the face-off. Noah chases the puck back, skates it right in front of Luke's net, despite some defensive pressure. Luke will be annoyed by that. Worked, it was fine. No one knew he could outspeed that kid. But Piedmont got it back. It's going to come out to neutral ice. 56 up. Noah flicks it up into the air into neutral zone. Glove down. Noah picks up the puck, skates it through. Off the skate of Cantarella. It's going to come out and be flicked back in by Jack Klein. Grayson chases it. Gets there in the corner. Kid was, I think, not expecting him to keep after it. We got about 20 seconds left. 77, hard off the boards, finds the connecting pass to 23. Chipped at it. Noah hits the brakes, ties the kid up. It's out in front of the slot. Jack Klein tries, gets it out into neutral zone, loses his stick, kicks it up to teammate Shane, who was over the line, and they will stop the clock with a 1/10 of a second remaining and then decide, you know what, let's just run this one out. We're going to finish it 7-2. No shutout for Luke, but a decisive win for Ashburn. Congratulations, boys. And thanks again to Piedmont for hosting us. So guys, we will see you again tomorrow at 3:30 out in Maryland, I believe, at the Columbia Ice Rink, where we will play the Howard Huskies. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to be notified when we go live. Don't forget to be awesome. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. That's the end of this video, and we will hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great Ashburn day.